Welcome back to the Files of Unsolved Ghost Stories. In today's video, we will take a look at exclusive videos of 5 death-defying close calls that were lucky to be caught on camera. We hope you enjoy these close calls caught on camera in today's video. Be sure to stick with this video or you might miss some of the most amazing close calls you'll ever see on camera. Number 5. Japan is probably not the first place that comes to mind when thinking of sinkholes. Normally, they are not common in the country, but when this one appeared in the middle of a busy intersection, locals were alarmed. In Fukuoka, a sinkhole opened up on November 8, 2016, just after 5 a.m. local time. Fortunately, it opened slowly, allowing people to flee the area before it collapsed. Japanese officials have stated construction work on an underground line caused the sinkhole. To see this happen in the middle of a busy city intersection is certainly a cause for concern. Some locals were concerned that sinkholes might open in other areas of the city without much warning. Luckily, this appeared to be an isolated incident. Even more impressive than the sinkhole was the time it took to fix it. To fix the broken pipes and fill in the hole, workers worked around the clock. 1 week later, traffic was allowed back on the road. Considering the size of the sinkhole and the amount of work involved, this was an impressive feat of Japanese work ethic. Fortunately, nobody was injured in this disaster. Number 4. Beautiful and diverse landscapes abound in the northeast region of India. From towering mountains to frozen wilderness, you will find it all here. The diversity of the region brings with it a variety of natural disasters, but rock falls might be the most destructive. It's pretty much what it sounds like, rock falls. Rather than land, huge boulders clatter down like a landslide. On July 25, 2021, a man in the Betsiri village caught one of these rocks on film. The video begins as soon as the rock falls. As you watch, dust and debris fall from the mountaintop. The scene is difficult to make out. Later, the rocks tumble down the hill, destroying everything they come into contact with. The man filming the video explains that once he realized what was happening, he took cover immediately. Even this may not have been enough to keep him out. Rock after rock came crashing down, getting closer and closer. One of the highlights of the video happens right at the end, when the boulder tumbles down right on top of an iron bridge, sending it crashing into the river below. Despite the fact that everyone in this video was unharmed, 9 people in the small town tragically lost their lives during this incident. Number 3. Tornadoes are dangerous and terrifying. It was one of nature's most unbelievable forces, and, as these Chinese found out, one of its most destructive. Up in northern China lies the city of Kairon, which has an estimated 600,000 residents. The city is not the largest in China, but it is far from being small. The city was struck by a powerful tornado on July 3, 2019, which damaged over 4,000 homes. As the tornado tore through the city, locals captured video of cars being flipped and buildings being destroyed. Perhaps this is the first time it has hit a densely populated city right in the middle. Around 5:15 p.m. local time, the tornado began and lasted for about 15 minutes. Tornadoes tend to form quickly, so many residents were caught off guard. Thousands of homes and 250 acres of crops were destroyed. 200 people had to be rescued, while another 1,600 had to be evacuated. Tornadoes are uncommon in China as a whole. The city gets between 10 and 100 tornadoes each year, but they're not often severe. Therefore, this is not only a devastating event for the city, but rather a rare one. Number 2. Despite its popularity, base jumping is a sport that very few people experience. Before being allowed to jump, you must typically complete at least 200 skydives. On top of that, it's pretty terrifying. This sport has a real danger that isn't present in skydiving. Base jumping in a city means you have to watch out for other buildings while also having far less time to open your parachute. In September of 2014, a group of people went to the top of the Menara Kuala Lumpur Tower in Malaysia to go jumping. A sunny day and high spirits had been the order of the day, but soon that was all about to change. Annette O'Neill filmed her jump with a helmet-mounted camera, and things quickly got out of hand. The moment she opened her parachute, it twisted and tangled so badly that the steering handles were out of reach. This forced her to reach beyond them to control it while falling towards the ground. It was a miracle that Annette managed to land safely on the ground below without being injured. Later, she explained that she had done this jump 100 times before and that this incident demonstrated how dangerous even one small detail can be. Number 1. Portugal's western coast is home to the small town of Nazareth. Many tourists come to Nazareth for various reasons. In addition to the beautiful weather and pristine beaches, people travel here every year because the waves are among the largest on Earth. With its underwater Nazareth Canyon, this town not only boasts record-breaking waves, but also numerous surfing records. Before, about 10 years ago, this small community was unknown to even the most prominent big-wave surfers. It all changed when a 52-year-old man was tipped off by locals. Seeing the waves in these waters makes you wonder why anyone would venture near them, but they do. The situation professional surfer Thiago Jacari found himself in happened when he was dealing with waves of this magnitude. A video from December of 2018 shows Jacari surfing a wave. Suddenly, he hits a bump in the water and falls off.
That's a wipeout. No, it's not Tapia. It's the guy that's with Langer. Oh, he's gonna take this one on the head. Oh.
It only gets worse from here. Upon reaching the surface, Jacari can only take a few breaths before the next wave comes crashing down. Due to his proximity to the impact zone, teammate surfer David Langer is unable to rescue him. Finally, after being hit by 5 monster waves, he is rescued and brought to shore. In total, Jacari was at the mercy of the ocean for nearly 2 minutes. It is difficult to comprehend how he survived the waves. However, he did, albeit with a lot of exhaustion with each passing wave. He is sucked underwater and barely able to resurface to breathe before the next one comes crashing down. Videos like this make you wonder if people are always dying here, but they aren't. It is quite impressive that nobody has ever died while surfing in Nazareth. Thankfully, Jacari escaped his dangerous situation uninjured. There are always close calls, whether it is luck or the right timing. They were able to make it out of these situations alive with quite an unbelievable tale to tell. We hope to share more shocking videos that are lucky to be caught on camera from the files of unsolved ghost stories. If you enjoyed these videos, let us know in the comment section below. Until next time, be careful out there and try to avoid close calls like those featured in this video.